A retired African-American Milwaukee police officer has watched the events of the past 2 weeks from a unique perspective with an intimate understanding of both sides. As Lauren Linder shows us, he's channeling that insight into a new website honoring victims of police violence.
These are the images of the people who have died at the hands of police. Now they're located in one spot on a website designed by a retired Milwaukee police officer.
These incidents happen. You have your riots, you have your protests, and then we tend to forget. And oftentimes what's left in the wake of that are the victims. The victims are always left, forgotten until it happens again.
So Thomas Thaddeson created victimsofpoliceinjustice.org, an online museum to keep their memories alive, specifically those who are victims of implicit bias, racism, or discrimination. He had the idea in 2016, but the project never came to fruition. Then 2 weeks ago, he saw what happened to George Floyd and decided to finish what he started.
So I went through a process of actually redoing the website literally from scratch. And I did it in probably a week's time.
It's a chance for him to do what he wanted to do when he was in the job, try to make a change, using his knowledge as both an officer and an African-American man. He plans to fill the website with all of the victims' stories. There's also a forum for discussion, especially for the people who are taking to the streets and marching.
In order for you to continue to speak on the process, lend your ideas, lend your consideration, lend your support, we want to create a vehicle to do that.
Thomas says more needs to be done, and he's hoping his website will be the catalyst to do just that.
We want to make sure that before it happens again, everybody has done everything that they are humanly possible to do in order to help save a person's life.
The website is still a work in progress, but Thomas hopes to turn it into a national nonprofit someday and eventually develop a permanent curated exhibit that travels across the country. Reporting outside the police administration building, Lauren Linder, TMJ4 News.